today. Shout out, shout out. Welcome in, welcome in. Droning with Jamie here. How is everybody doing today? Friday, August 1st. Brand new month, guys. Brand new month of the year. July is gone now, guys. We're into August 1st already. Hard to believe. And last month of the summer, guys. So the summer is actually going bye bye, right? Summer is pretty much gone, and we got a whole 31 days, right? So we got 31 days left, guys. 31 days left, and the summer is gone, and the days are going to get shorter, and also be less time to film and get more drone videos because full-time job, and only weekends I'm flying, and then also I have clients to deal with, people to work with, and not as much time as on YouTube, but it's nice to get really awesome, epic fall pictures, because fall will be coming, right? Fall will be coming, and it will be a good time to get some nice fall leaf colors. We have our first fall this year to have the FPV, the Avata 2. Shout out to Shelly. Hello, hello. Shout out to Olivia. Shout out to you guys. And I guess I just forget to say all the time, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And if you don't like to, just check out the channel and check it out, guys. And if you like my lives, comment below at the end of the video. Okay? Let me know you're enjoying the lives and the updates. Please listen in the comment, guys. And thank you for the thumbs up that people are giving me. So thank you very much. From Droning with Jamie. Joe, shout out. Joe Johnson, shout out to you. So we're here. What are we doing? We're here for just a random live, man. I'm always connecting with everybody on my channel to let everybody know what is up. Good morning or afternoon. Giggles FPV, shout out to you, buddy. Shout out to you. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for joining us live here on Droning with Jamie. So you know what, the thing I like about, and everybody says, a lot of people don't know what FPV stands for. New people that are getting into drones or the hobby and everything, FPV stands for first person view. Okay, because you're in with the goggles, you're inside the drone. Okay, you are totally immersed in the FPV. It is way better than air photography, because you see everything right up close in person, right? First person view, as Giggles FPV would say. Shout out. That's what FPV stands for. So do you speak Chinese? No, I do not speak Chinese, but I will put in the subtitles basically what I'm talking about. So a lot of things I don't do with my channel, which I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to put the subtitles in, and then people can understand exactly what I'm saying from English to Chinese. Okay. Bella Paper Craft, sorry. Hi, shout out to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And shout out to 20 people here live. I only got 2 likes out of 20 people. Come on, guys, let's get the thumbs up. Let's get the thumbs up. We need more thumbs up. Okay? More thumbs up, not 2. We need more. I have a lot more people in. We should have more than 2 likes, okay? Come on, guys. I know you guys can do it. Okay? So, shout out to everybody from Droning with Jamie from Ontario, Canada. And I'm sitting here behind the tree here. Beautiful tree here, and just relaxing and talking to you guys, right? Talking to you guys, shooting the shit, and letting you know what is going on and connecting with you guys, what you guys are up to too, right? So I think it's going to be cool too with the Avada 2 that I gotta say, guys, is you got 13 watching, Jamie. Giggles FPV would say, absolutely, buddy. Thing is, I got basically, I'm going to get really cool footage with that TGI FPV. I'm telling you, like really good shots. And I'm going to try to get more winter photos, get more ice photos. You got 13 people watching while it was 13. Laugh out loud. I know this thing goes up and down, goes low, goes high, everything, right? Yeah. So, shout out to everybody. So, 5 in the house. Very nice. And more hearts, more laughing. Hey, let's have a good time, right? So, I think with the Avada 2, with the props being covered, you know, because it's like Christopher Bristol, what is up? Shout out to you. What is up? Thank you, thank you. What is up? Nothing is up other than working, going to work at the dungeon, as I'd say, before I get free bird here for the 3-day weekend coming up. And I am good too, sir. Thank you for joining us. And yeah. So with the duck propellers, right? So with the duck propellers, it's going to give me a good opportunity to really get really low shots with this Avada 2. That's what I love about it. Angeli Log, shout out to you. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Shout out, welcome in. So now I got 11 people in the house. Goes up and down, up and down, up and down. 15 in the house. Shout out, 15 people in the house now. It's funny how the numbers go up and down. It's funny how YouTube works, right? So, back to my channel. I remember doing one cool thing, and one cool thing was when I did the ice, not iceberg, I should say, but the ice chunk that kind of broke off, and then it kind of went underneath the Ottawa River with the full sheets of ice, right? And getting that with the Mavic 3 and getting a slow motion. That was cool. That was really cool, man. That was cool to see that kind of stuff. And it gave me over 2.5K. It hasn't went up anymore, but I remember when it was going like crazy bananas up and down, and then it just died down. But I really like looking back at some winter footage here in Canada. Can you give me some wrenches out, Jamie? So I'm not monetized, so I can't do that, or I would. I wish. Or wait a minute. No, I can't, or I would. Sorry. So no, I cannot do that because I'm not monetized, unfortunately. Or I would give you a wrench, aka monitors. Yeah, I don't got it yet, buddy. And that's the thing with all my subscribers and my views. I don't have enough to do that yet. And if I did, you'd be getting a wrench. Everybody, okay? Everybody be getting it. Shout out to Howie, H-A-I. Sorry, not saying your name right. Shout out to you. Thank you for coming in live. So, yeah. And another thing here too that I haven't done with my Avada 2 since I've got it, I haven't flew underneath. I'm looking over here, flying underneath the bridge in my hometown, because there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 openings. You fly the Avata in and out, and over the falls, right? You can whether you're monetized or not, I believe. Really? I did not know that. I'm going to try here. No, I do not know how. Or I would. Sorry. I kind of look, but I don't know how to do the Ranch Giggles FPV. And if I did, thanks for teaching me, but I do not know how to do that yet on my live chats. I am sorry. Yeah. So, but the fall time, I'm telling you, the fall time. Excuse me. The fall time is going to be really cool with the Avata. Because I'm also saying too, because when you have the leaves on the ground and they're all layered out completely here, guys, and then you fly the Avata to just over, okay? And yeah, thanks Giggles FB. And just skim over those leaves. That's going to be cool shots. This is what I'm looking for with the new Avata 2. And you can do that kind of stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. It's hard to believe I've had the Mavic 3 for going on my third winter already. Time flies, right? Time flies when when you're having fun. Click on the 3 dots at the top. Okay. Click on the 3 dots at the top. I do not see the 3 dots at the top there, buddy. No, I don't see. I just see with my X with my live because I'm using my mobile phone. I do not see it. But this would be a really cool learning curve for you with everybody here live and me doing it at the same time. Click on the 3 dots at the top. I do not see the 3 dots at the top. Excuse me. Let's see here. Sorry. That is not it. Okay. I do not see it. There should be 3 dots on the right hand side. Yeah, I do not see it there on the right hand side. I do not see it off from my mobile phone, Giggles FPV. I do not see it. I am very sorry. Community monetization, live on, summary, none. Yeah. I do not see it. Yeah. But I will definitely look into that and research there and give those wrenches to everybody, right? Channel activity, add as a monitor. Engine monitors. I do not know. I tried Giggle FPV. I do not know. Yeah. Should be 3 dots on the right hand side. There you go. I did. I didn't even know. Add as a monitor. Change live and hide capability of monitor standard. Can view messages and hide and put timeouts. Yeah, I do not know. Yeah, that's something that I have to learn how to do that. I'm not sure. Yeah, something I'm gonna learn there. Look into it there, Giggles FPV. Um, I added you to be the monitor taking over. Uh, it went to that, and then you must have did something, but I didn't do nothing on my end, so I am not too sure. Just keep messing with it. I suppose you'll figure it out. Absolutely. Why not? Why not? I will figure it out. And we will see. Right? Unity defaults. I do not know. Weird. Anyways, figure that out. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in my channel. Welcome in. How's it going, my friend? It is going really good. Beautiful. Going to be a beautiful day. The sun is peaking. It's already rise up, but it's slowly coming up. It's going to be a beautiful day, I think. It's going to be a great day for the Avata 2 to get flying, right? But it's going good, my friend. Thank you for asking. So, anyways, see, this is all a learning curve for me with Giggles FPV, you know, teaching me how to do the wrenches for people on live and get it out to my subscribers or people, you know, join in and getting in, right? It's something I gotta learn. I will figure that out and see how to do that, right? So I'll figure it out, guys. So yeah, it's cooler today, and then it's gonna start getting warming up here. So Shelly and Estra, shout out from my channel, Log. Shout out. So, but yeah, doing that ice one with the Mavic 3 was really cool, and how the Mavic 3 can do the slow motion and take an object or whatever subject you're doing and slow it down on the camera and make it in a beautiful slow motion of the ice turning. So I hate winter. I'm not looking forward to winter, but I'm looking forward to see how this Avata 2 holds out in the frigid cold climate weather. I'm going to have that figured out pretty quick, right? My other two drones have no issues, no problems. My hands are freezing cold on the joystick before the drone gets cold, right? Like their Mavic 3 and the DJI FPV are great workhorses, really good drones. Okay, so that would be really cool. So so get back to the Avata 2. I only have 4 videos, right? So 4 videos of the Avata 2. Get more of the Avata 2. This weekend, I'm going to go down to Blakeney Rapids. I'm going to take the Avata down those rapids, okay? And get some really cool shots. See about putting my Avata in manual mode. I don't want to do that yet. And that's the thing. I like to, but the money, the cost, and breaking it, I have the OG Avata. Really cool. And do you find Giggles FPV the huge big difference between the Avata 1 and Avata 2? I bet you probably notice a big difference. Flight time, the performance, and the Avata 2 is more flat, right? It's not as bulky like the Avata 1, right? So high, so you probably clip the top of the battery going underneath picnic tables and stuff like that, right? Because it's not as skinny like the Avata 2, right? You know, I've flown the Avata 2, and you probably prefer the Avata 2 over the 1. I know you're gonna say that, because I think the Avata 1 is just one big hunk, right? it's more, I find it more, I never flew it, but I find the Avata 1 is just bulkier, it's up high. It's not skinny or sm- not saying small, but not as flat, right? As the Avata 2. So, yeah. So, before I start ending my live, I want to talk. Avata 2 is cool and less bulky too. There you go. That's what I thought you would say, because the Avata 1 is bulky and the Avata 2 is not as bulky, right? So I knew you were going to kind of say that. So it's kind of, I totally agree with you with that, right? So I would say, yeah, I would say Avata 2 wins it all, right? So, but here in Canada and Ontario, a lot of people that are not in Canada, Ontario, and some people are. I find even testing these drones, certain drones in these cold climate weathers, I'll tell you something. It it really pushes the bar right up, right? What these drones can take, right? And what the Mavic 3 can take in these harsh conditions in on Canada, Ontario. I tell you, man, that drone can take cold, cold weather. And I flew minus 25. Of course, I sat in my Jeep, my vehicle. I wasn't getting cold, that's for sure. But I tell you, that thing can take a lot of cold weather, like big time. Giggles FPV says, but what is the OG Avata? Mm-hmm. But what is with it with the OG Avata? Huh? I don't know what's up with it, but I also know too with the OG Avata, the first one when they had it out, there was people complaining about the batteries uh, coming out. The batteries were releasing out of this Avata One drone. Like they had some issues with that first Avata, and I remember a lot of people complaining about that. Right, a lot of people were not happy. People weren't happy with the Avata One the way the batteries sat in the Avata and just clipped in. Right, as now with the Avata Two with the new design, it's right inside the shell, right inside the frame with the battery. It's just like the Mavic 3, so they just made that design like that. Put the battery at the back, snap, lock. It's not going nowhere, right? My channel log would say, I'm at the background, my friend, doing busy here. Right on. Thank you very much. You do what you got to do. I understand my channel, but I appreciate it. Thank you. And Giggles FUV, I am flying the OG Avata till I can afford the new one, I suppose. So you don't have the Avata 2 then, right? You want the Avata 2, but you're not in the budget yet, so you have the first one. Gotcha. Understand. Understand. Uh, so it is a big changer when you get into the Avata 2 Giggles FPV. I'm telling you, man, the goggles are crystal clear. And when I first bought it in July 12th, and I got the drone and I looked in those goggles, is unbelievable. Crystal, 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 crystal clear. It's perfect imaging, and you see every detail with that new goggles 3. I'm telling you, Giggles FB, you will not be disappointed in the new goggles, the Integra goggles, right? And it's great too because you got the battery at the back of your head, and you got the dial to adjust the goggles to tighten them up. And here, like for me, I wear goggles. I mean, on my face with the FPV DJI, and I have to keep my glasses on. With the new goggles, they got my prescription glasses built into the goggles of the Vision. I'm really impressed with that because it's nice not to wear the glasses behind the mask, right? I'm very, very happy with the new goggles that you can just dial in and basically get your prescription right in these goggles. It's great. You can switch to view from the goggles with the Avado too. Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing too. I find too, even with the goggles 3 too, where you just tap on the side and you can see outside the goggles. So if you have somebody coming up to you, you can potentially see what is coming up towards you, so you can't have people sneak up on you when you're focusing the goggles, and you can see outside. I'm really impressed with that. How the technology has come a long, long way, right? Um, and that's the thing. DJI is always improving the technology. DJI is always just improving with their tech, right? It's just crazy um, how far DJI has come along. And I can say that because I have the Mavic Pro. I have the Mavic Pro, the first one. And what a difference from the technology from Mavic Pro to what we have now. Neat features with the new goggles. And that too. A thing I like about with the goggles too, goggles 3 I should say, is because it's on the headrest, when you flip up the goggles turn off automatically. And the goggles go down onto your eyes, the goggles turn on automatically, so saving a lot of energy with the goggles, the battery. I'm very, very, very happy with that. Do you spy on the feds? No, I like that. No, I don't. But shout out to you, Terrify. I like that. That really got me laughing. that's a good. That's a good one, buddy. I like that. And this is the thing. I always tell when I'm, being a smart ass with other people when they're asking me certain questions. Like I've encountered police at least once a year with my drones, and they always ask me what you doing or what this and this and that and that and that. And I had one police officer. Hey, it's good to laugh, man. Definitely. I had one officer that came down, and I was flying my DJI FPV, and he said to me, "That's quite the toy that you have." And I told him, I said, "Well, it's not a toy because it's $2,000 up in the sky, and 3, I'm just working on my YouTube video. I'm making a video and minding my business, officer." And he says, and then he said to me, he says, "Well, I seen you coming down the hill." And then I spoke to him and I said, "Well, I seen you a mile before you even came down that road. I knew you were coming. I seen you coming. And I knew you were going to come behind my car and ask me questions. So, if I really wanted to see something, I can." And this is what's saying. Why would I do something stupid when I have my license? And this is what I told the officer, and he left me alone. But they're curious more than anything. I find a lot of people are curious more than anything than getting pissed off or getting mad at you with what you're doing, right? So you always get people talking too, especially when you're flying the Mavic 3 or you're flying something bigger and you're flying out in the sky and you're at an altitude of 200 feet, right? You're at 200 feet and you still get people bitching and complaining. Okay, well, is that person looking at me, or is he looking this and that? Canada has strict drone laws. I find they to answer that question, they have some strict laws. I don't think they're not as bad as compared to USA. I know the States are a lot worse with their laws with drones. A little bit more heavier than Canada, I find. Just how everything is with there. Like, it's the same thing with me going to the States and going to Tennessee or visiting people out in the States. I have to get a temporary FAA drone pilot license to fly my drones down in the States. So I have to get a temporary permit. It's always something with different countries, what you need and what blah blah blah, all this hassle shit. but like you have to get a temporary when you're down in the States, right? So I find, I mean, this is my opinion, everybody has other opinions and how they would look at things too, but I find that Canada's more relaxed more than the States, and the States are a little bit more, you know, stricker, just they're right on it, you know, certain things. But I think just don't, you know, if you're not doing nothing stupid or doing something that's really going to cause some big shit, then you're really not going to be looked into too much. Unless you're posting some stupid shit on YouTube, right? And loading stuff, right? So it doesn't, it's the way I look at it. But it's always good seeing you, Terrify. Like 7, Brother Dronin, hello. Shout out to you. Thank you for the 7 likes. Thank you very much for giving me the thumbs up. And Giggles FPV would say, I had a male Karen one day come up to me one day when I was flying my Mini 2 and said that I was spying on near his bedroom window, and I clearly not doing that at all. You're gonna get that. That's what pisses me off. You're gonna get people like that anyways. You know what? And this is what here's a good example I'm gonna tell you, Giggles FPV. So I was out flying, and I had a lot of people list shit about me on Facebook and said, "Well, I seen you have a good day too, thank you." I had a person say, "Okay, well, we seen a drone. First of all, it was 200 feet, no, and I seen somebody flying this and that. They must be spying or looking out my daughter's bedroom." And I'm like, "What the shit are you talking about?" And it listed all over Facebook and everything. And then in my hometown, I had a lot of people list back to the lady and says, "Why don't you contact him and ask him or talk to him?" She never did. She never confronted me. And I had a list of comments like crazy. And somebody says, "You know what? Jamie has a professional drone pilot, professional business. He does not do that kind of stuff. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't be accusing, blah, 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 blah." And then one person comment me and says, why were you flying this and that? And I said to him, and I said a nice blunt way, in a nice way, and I said, "Listen, I have my license. I'm flying an uncontrolled G space. You don't own the airspace. You don't own the air. I'm flying no lower than 200 feet. And if you want and have a problem, please have the cops come right to my doorstep." I didn't care. Have them come to me, come see, because this is the thing I tell with everybody, okay? This is what I say with a lot of people, is these DJIs, all these drones have flight logs. Load the shit up, show your flight logs, show exactly what it shows exactly what you're doing, what you're flying, how fast you're going, low altitude, and I would have just showed the cops. You think I'm looking at somebody at 200 feet in their window? Really? Do you see the drone sitting still and looking over a house? No. Prove it. My flight logs do not lie. Satellite don't lie. Piss off. You know? I'm not, I got nothing to hide. And that's the thing. Some people, pilots, I find that people are into drones and they're into in the society in flying drones that I find, and I was actually one of them, is drone anxiety, as I would say. You put your drone up, be like, "Oh, somebody watching me, somebody looking at me, what are they doing? Have people gonna say something?" That's the fear you get when you first start flying drones, and this is where you gotta just separate your mind. I'm here to do a photo, I'm here to do a video. I don't give a shit what anybody thinks. I'm minding my business. I'm not giving somebody ammo to come after me. Okay? So long story short, that's my 2 cents. What I've experienced over the 5 years. You're always going to get the stupid Karen, man. I totally agree with you, Giggles FPV. And I find I find more and more, if you people will say less when you're flying mini drones, Mini 2, Mini 4 Pro, whatever, because they're smaller. But when you start flying these Mavic 4 Pros and these bigger ones, they're just like a big rock in the sky. And people are like, oh, look at that drone. Oh, look at that drone. Oh, look at that big drone. So somebody's going to have excuses, and people are going to bitch. People are going to complain. They see a drone, they automatically think you're spying on them. You know, look at society today. Look at society today when you have phones and there's no privacy, right? People looking at shit, people doing stuff. But when it comes to drones and flying cameras, everybody has, a lot of people have issues with it. But I would say there would be probably maybe those Karens, maybe 30%, because people just don't give a shit. Drones are out now these days, right? So, hey, they're the new era of the technology, like it or not, right? So that is my topic with that, Giggles FPV. That's how I feel, buddy. And you just gotta laugh and ignore these people. You don't have a slightest clue when these people are just getting into the hobby, right? So, but I'm looking forward to get some nice, good footage with the this weekend, this long weekend, and you'll see a lot more uploads this weekend that I'm gonna pump out with some new videos for you guys. People need to think before they react. And I totally agree with you with that. People open their mouth, shoot their mouth, blah 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 blah, and they say shit before they talk. I totally agree with that. And this is the thing too. I also find too, even when I have my drone pilot, like I have my license right through Transport Canada, and even when I'm out flying or I'm doing something, I'm not afraid of anybody coming up to me and talking to me. You want to talk to me, then fine. If you want to be an asshole, I won't be. But I'm just gonna tell you, call the cops. I'm in public park. I'm flying. I'm going way over the opposite way of you. Who cares? I don't care what you think. So, the funniest thing I find, and this was, I think, what was this? This was almost 3 years ago. And it was funny. I was flying my Mavic 3 and minding my business, and I was flying down the river, and I seen somebody just giving me the finger, just going like this. Give me the FU. And he kept going like this, right? And I sat there, and the guy started chucking rocks, starting chucking shit at my drone. And I'm just sitting there, just laughing, him being very pissed off. But the smart thing I did, I kept going down the river, minding my business. And when I came back, I went a different route that he didn't know exactly where my drone landed when I went back. Because I didn't want that asshole to come back and come and have a conflict with me. Okay? So I avoided that shit. You're spying on me, mocking voices. Yeah. And yeah, a lot of people say that too. Yeah. Anyways, you're going to get the Karens, you're going to get the people, you're going to get these people all the time. Regardless, you're going to get the idiots. It's the way the world goes around. You gotta have the Karens, you gotta have people. You just gotta laugh about it and move on. Life's too short. Life's too short to be pissed off. Life's too short to let things bother you or get things bubble up. Who cares? Who cares? Just go on. Forget about it. Who cares? Have fun. Huh? So, shout out to yo boss. Shout out to you. Shout out. Thank you for joining us live. And we're just wrapping up our live here shortly here now, guys. But thanks for other people that came and popped by. Have you, Giggles FPV says, have you had any birds come in contact with your drone before, Jamie? No, I haven't. But I've had probably my low closest call I had, I was flying the DJI FPV, and I think it was about at least 3 years ago, and I had an eagle, and all I saw was the white tail and the wing. He was pretty goddamn close. He never hit me, never touched me, but yeah, I've had some close calls. But no, never had a bird hit my drone. Never. And that's the thing. I always find the birds, when they always come near me, especially the seagulls, shit, especially the seagulls, pain in the ass. When those guys come by, man, they're a pain in the ass. Those guys are real pain in the butt, and I do not like them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate the seagulls. They're a pain in my ass. So there goes one flying by right now. So I call them pain in the ass. Shout out Mercy. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, hi. Thank you for joining us live. Shout out. Shout out to everyone from Mercy Logs. Shout out to you. Thank you for coming aboard. Okay? So, anyways, that is a wrap of my live video, guys, because I gotta get ready for work. Unfortunately, this is Friday, so let's get the weekend on so I can have some fun, you know. Hello from you, brother. Hello to you too. Welcome in, welcome in. And Maria, welcome in, like and done. And this is the thing, I always hate ending my lives when people just start piling in. It's the way it goes all the time. But I appreciate when everybody at least, you know, drops in. Always do. And without you fans, I wouldn't be nothing, right? Without my audience, I would be nothing in my YouTube, right? So see you later on down the road. And good, have a good one. Same to you, Giggles FPV. Thank you very much, and a great conversation with you this morning too. So anyways, I'm gonna wrap up this live, and you will see some uploads this weekend with the Avata 2. Take care, guys.